असितगिरिसमस्यात् कज्जलं सिन्धुपात्रे सुरतरुवर्षाखां लेखनी पत्रमूर्भिः लिखिते यदि गृहीत्वा शारदा सर्वकालं तदपि तव गुणानामीश पारं न याति। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 53 verse of chapter 2 Srimad Bhagavad Gita by the grace of Universal Master, Omnipresence, Omnipotent, Only Existence. Suti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nishala samadhavachala buddhistada yogagava apyasyasi. Shruti vipratipanna यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधौ अचला बुद्धि तदा योगम अवाप्यसि. श्रुति प्रतिपन्ना. By the hearing different types of views, they are feeling internal deviation or dilemma. They, your buddhi, it means intellect, yada, when, samadhau, in the equilibrium of enlightenment, nischala, nischala, it means stable, achala, it means stand, sthasyatihi, it means establish, tada, then you, yogam, get this yoga, avapsasi, you will be get. Mean, when your intellect which is now having many type of disturbance and dilemmas by the hearing different type of views about the spirituality, when you will do this meditation of awareness and your intellect will be stand in the stable condition of enlightenment, then you will be joined with universal immortal existence, and that joining will be forever. That is not temporary joining. That joining is forever. That will not detach. That is the worldly meaning of this stanza. My dear friend, the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna, the Master of millions uncountable galaxies and the billions of the universes, my dear friend. His miraculous existence. Even he is beyond all the creation, like the sky is beyond all your materials. Nobody can see the sky, touch the sky, cut the sky. Even he is the microest than sky, but in your language and your understanding, we can say he is very merciful. He is merciful than millions of the mothers together. He comes in the form of the master on this earth. And in this stanza he is telling to the Arjuna. Another secret and truth. My dear Arjun, why you are so confused? Because you are continuously hearing the different views of the society, different views of so-called spiritual persons. So-called, it means they are not spiritual, but your society give them a status of a spiritual person. Even they are not divine, but the makers of society, because they are blind, they make wrong norms and they are completely fit on that persons. So this type of many persons in your life, they filled many views, different views, and you are hearing. So the Shruti it means hearing. Prati it means opposite. Apanna it means by this opposite hearing, by this adverse hearing, by this wrong hearing, by this fake hearing, by this hearing of the poisonous and unenlightened or undivine, without divinity and without spiritual things. My dear Arjun, your intellect is caught in the dilemma. Your intellect is caught in the misunderstandings and the wrong perceptions. So, when you will do the Sakshi meditation of awareness, then your intellect will be stand in the samadhi, will be stand in the equilibrium, will be stand in the stability. My dear friend, unfortunately the human, having only experience of their sensory organs, otherwise he do not know anything. Only his knowing is knowing of sensory organs. And the brain is a hard disk. The collection of their experiences, results and hypothetical imaginations. Person looks by the eyes like a camera, and that vision goes to the mind, and mind collect these all visions in the floppy. My dear friend, if the vision of eyes is truth, I want to raise a question in front of you. If the vision of eye is truth, that why a person see the water in the sand in the time of the summer, when the sand shine like a water, you are seeing that there is water, but there is no water. So it is proof that your seeing is wrong. Your seeing may be wrong. That is not truth. If your hearing is right, is truth, then why you hear in the dream many things and many instrumental music? And where the sound of the words goes after? My dear friend, your 5 sensory organs experiences, they are not jnana. Because the jnana, the ultimate knowing that cannot comes in this. So your sensory organs experience, they are only experience of the world. They are not experience of beyond the world or beyond the illusion of the Maya. My dear friend, this is the conspiracy of the Maya in your life from uncountable time and uncountable births. Because the all world is exposure of mesmerism of the Maya. Subject to the sensory organs, inputs of the sensory organs, hunger of the sensory organs, lust of all sensory organs, they are so much crowded inside of you that you only give the priority of your sensory organs and you want to hear only them. You want to see only them. And your all experiences in the limit of experiences of your sensory organs, nothing you have experienced beyond it. So, when a master wants to say something out of your sensory organs, then you just measure the master's teaching by your own experience of the sensory organs. But the master's teachings never match with your norms, your scales, your prejudiceness and your own experiences. That's why the many persons, they are not come to the real master. They goes to the fake masters because they are sensory organs experiences, they correctly match with the fake masters. My dear friend, your all involvement is covered by this type of false projections you see in the world, in every country, in every type of songs or instrumental rhythms. You will be find that 99.99% the filmy songs and other songs, they have subject only the physically love of the men and women, and that is the reality in India and Bollywood and Hollywood and other Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood, all the filmmaker, they are oriented all the songs about the love, affairs, relationship of a man and woman. So, I am telling that your experience not only sensory organs experience, but you like that, you admire that, you accept that, and you give them priority. My dear friend, that's why the Krishna is telling, your mind is completely deviated, misguided, poisoned and full by the wrong hearing. This is all wrong hearing. That's why your feeding is wrong, your input is wrong, your raw material is wrong, then your product is wrong. I don't want to criticize anything, but you see the songs, music, television, newspaper, magazines, print media, vocal media, audiovisual media, day and night, there are only one sound is coming, that the sound is related with your five sensory organs hungers. My dear friend, humans all the life style and day to day living, in this way that he never want to think about the God or existence. He is completely going opposite to the existence. So the Krishna is telling, Surti Pratipanna. Surti Pratipanna. Prati, it means opposite. Your all hearing, your all input, your all eating, your all singing, your all the five senses input and output, these are all opposite to the enlightenment, opposite to the existence, and support to the Maya, support to the illusion, support to the foolishness. My dear friend, a person awoke in the morning and open his eyes, he runs towards the door and open the door and pick up the newspaper. He first want to read the newspaper, daily newspaper, and then he switch on the radio or the radio or the television. He has no time to stand inside. When he open his eyes day to day, he involve his flowing outside of the world. Very few person in this world, they awake in morning, they perform their cleaning of body, they be the fresh, and they after sit for meditation. But they are very few, rare and rarest person. All the person after awakening, they involve themselves oppositely to the peacefulness. How can they will get peace? Because their all activities and actions are unpleasant. They run to the newspaper, they open the television, they are starting the unnecessary thinking in the mind. When they read the newspaper is full of violence, rape and murder and killings. And the first thoughts, the fresh breakfast of the brain is started by the unpleasantness and the fearfulness and the violent news. Then after something is remaining, then the person's morning is start by the love songs, by the film. Many singers, they are very nicely sing the love songs. Manna Dey, Mukesh, Mohammad Rafi and other. Because I am a Hindi speaking person, so I know the Hindi singers. I have faith in America, England, France, Germany, Japan, all the countries, the same lifestyle. The same lifestyle. In the English, I belongs to you, you belongs to me. What is? You are belongs to only the sexual relationship. In the morning, you don't have time to meditate the Creator, the God. You have no time to stable in stability of the peace every day. But the Krishna is telling 5,500 years ago, Shruti Pratipanna, your all lifestyle is opposite to the enlightenment. Your all the likings are opposite to the enlightenment. Your all doing is opposite to the enlightenment. Your all eating is opposite to enlightenment. Your all singing is opposite to enlightenment. Your all seeing is opposite to enlightenment. Your all listening is opposite to enlightenment. Then why? And how? And which method, which way you can become peaceful? You will not become peaceful because you are inviting unpleasantness second by second, minute by minute, hours by hours, and day by day. If you are not doing anything for peace, how can you get peace? So my dear friend, Krishna knows this thing. So Krishna say, Shruti Vipanna. In the old time, the Shruti, it means the teachings of the master, that is called Shruti. And Smriti, it means the memorization of the teaching of the master. And Upanishad is the sitting near the enlightened master Sadguru, and they teach to the disciple. That is called the direct interaction with the Sadguru. That is called the Upanishad. And the Brahmana, it means the enlightened persons, they have given the discourses and their own experiences. That is called the Brahmana. But the time is as prolonged, the person lost his wisdom of spirituality, and in the place of the real spirituality and real divinity and real awakeness and real enlightenment, the polluted, the fake, the artificial norms enter in this field of enlightenment. So, Shruti Pratipanna, it means your divine intellect is completely covered by the dark illusion of the Maya. You are going in opposite direction to the enlightenment. You are going opposite from the God. You are going opposite from the light. You are going opposite from the place. You are going opposite from the being yourself. You are going opposite from the awareness. You are going opposite from the liberation. When you are going opposite, then how can you hope that you will get this precious stage of the liberation? My dear friend, that's why in the name of the religion, in the name of the dharma, in the name of the divinity, in the name of the spirituality, there is many businesses. There is many institutions for the benefit, for the earning money. They are going on in this world. We called them Gorakh Dhanda. The person, they have no their own experience of the divine field or spirituality. They are not enlightened. They have no any type of awareness inside. And they are delivering the discourse about the enlightenment. And they are telling opposite and wrong versions and wrong views and wrong methods. And the listeners, they believe them, they are completely misguided. Krishna is telling here. So my dear friend, in the views of the Atma Gyanis, in the views of enlightened person, right of teaching and right of discourse only for them, they are themselves enlightened master. Otherwise that is a very big sin, that is a very big crime. If you have no enlightenment, if you are no aware, and if you are not reaching the ultimate destination of liberation, you must be keep mum. You should not tell anything about the spirituality because you have no experience. So this type of person, they are spreading the wrong knowledge in the name of the spirituality. The Krishna is telling Shruti Vipanna, Shruti Pratipanna. And what they do? They are all the teachings, they are all the discourses, they are all the examples, they are all the speeches. They make a great deviation, dilemma, misunderstanding and doubts in the mind of the seekers. And the seekers are very confused. What they must do and what they do not must do. So, if they have any enlightened master, that type of the seekers, they ignored that masters and lost their chance of enlightenment. That is the great word, Shruti Pratipanna. My dear friend, if a eligible and a real Sadguru somebody can get, then he can awake you in your internal existence, Atma, your internal Paramatma. Because the existence, Paramatma, Sachidananda, God, Malik, Master of universes, is present inside of you in the form of your Atma, in the form of your pure and purest soul, in the form of your base of the consciousness of all three bodies. Because that Paramatma not only presents inside, but he presents outside also. But you cannot see your face in the wall, you can see your face in the mirror. So it is very easy to know the God inside, because you have a very nice setup inside of knowing. Because that Paramatma is your life, that Paramatma is your own consciousness, that Paramatma is your own soul, and he is beyond than your physical, micro and causal body. So that person who himself awakened out of three body, so the person who is himself knower of the existence, only he can give you awareness, only he can give you enlightenment, only he can make you free from all the illusion of the Maya, only he can give you the total freedom of consciousness. Otherwise, it is not comes to other person. My dear friend, it is very unfortunate that this type of persons, they are not respected by this world, because this world is full of blind persons, and the majority of the blind persons, they never understand enlightened master. Because the majority of blind persons, they have their own skills, and the enlightened master cannot come in your own skills, because your own skills are coming by your antakarna, your mind, intellect, mood and ego, and your mind, intellect, mood and ego, that is the expansion of the Maya, that is not existence. So how can you measure the distance of sun and earth? By the dreamy scale. You are sleeping, you have a scale in the dream, and you want to measure the distance of sun and earth in the dream. So you cannot measure. So one side, that is a fake mesmerism, illusion, or dreaminess or madness, or internal mind projections, false projection, and another side is truth. So both cannot meet each other. That's why the enlightened masters always ignored by the society. That's why. Because there is no matching between the enlightened masters and the general persons. But some masters make their techniques generalization then general person can do the technique. And when they do this meditation, the general person will do the meditation, and then they feel the peace, internal stability, internally awareness, internally peacefulness. Then they say, oh, this is very good meditation, this is very good technique. That type of masters, successful in your society, even they are real master, but they generalize their spiritual practices for everyone, for every simple person. So Sadguru telling here, my dear Arjun, only the enlightened master can give you the Atma Jnana, enlightenment, and he can awake you in your real existence or real presence of truth. So this type of spiritual practice is like a flight of a bird. There is no creeping, there is no rolling, there is no runway. The bird has no need any runway. He just flap his wings and fly. So that type of enlightened master can give you the wings of the Sakshi meditation of awareness, and you can flap your wings and fly in the sky of enlightenment, sky of existence. So, by this method, which is I am teaching to this society or world, that is a straight method, that is a very, very shortcut method, that is a very, very flight route, not road route. My dear friend, the Sadguru do one thing with the disciple. He make the disciple's intellect detached from the mind, intellect, mood and ego. And then that intellect turn into the divine intellect. Sadguru make the stability in your mood. As you see in the ponds or the pool, if there is a waves, you cannot see your image in that pond or pool if the waves is running there. So Sadguru make the stop your internal waves of the vismic mind. So when the mirror of your internal sensory organ antakarna will become a cool and clean and stable, and that's why when the internal presence of this mirror becomes like a cool and clean and very, very crystal clear water, and it is become very, very stable, then what will happen? Then you can see your real existence inside of this mirror. This is called the stability in the particular equilibrium or particular inertia or particular divine position. There is no rajoguna and there is no momentum. There is all is stable because the existence is stable. Then what will be happen? When your internal status of your antakarna become the stable, then you will get that enlightenment, because you are the God, you was the God and you is the God. But you cannot see your face, yourself, you cannot know yourself, but Sadguru create the condition that you can know yourself, you can get yourself, you can identify or you can introduce with yourself. Like a mad person do not know who are he, but when the madness gone, then he know that who are he. So my dear friend, after this, stability is the start of knowing yourself. That is, sometime comes and sometime goes. But some long time meditation of awareness, samadha vachalaha, then he stand as a stable condition. The sakshi is stand 24 hours, 7 days, 365 days, all the time. That is called samadha vachala. That is never deviate, that is never vibrate, that is never go again in the moment of instability. So my dear friend, this stability is called the mind, intellect and the mood. These are become the instrument, and you can see these are the instruments, and you are detached and you are separate from these things. You are another. You are another existing existence. Then you can see your real presence of your life and real presence of your being. So this type of foolishness, which is spreading by your ancestors and your so-called social divine persons and so-called holy persons, that all that your deviation, dilemma, misunderstanding and confusions and madness, that will be that destroy forever. As a person can know, there is no water in the sand is shining, that he will not go to search the water in the hot sand. If a person can know there is no horns on the donkey's head, he will not search the horny donkey. So my dear friend, if a person can know that he will not die, only the body will die, he is a immortal presence of existence. When this standing of ultimate knowledge of liberation, the person is transformed into the presence of nectar. That nectar is the self-realization. My dear friend, in this world, the almost persons, they are involved in the fake scenario and the fake hypothetical illusions, and they spoil their life in this type of unnecessary running in their businesses, shops, home, families, respect, irrespect, attachment, hatings, and they are wandering in this forest of a visual, audio and emotional and hypnotized manner. They are run and die. They never get the love ultimate, because the love ultimate comes by the knowing of existence, because the love is the synonym of the God. The love only when you are clean inside by all the dust and dirt of the worldly things, and your internal existence appear inside of you, then that love comes. So the person do not know the love, the person do not know the peace, the person do not know this stability, this strongness, this integration of the Atma Jnana. Only the Atma Jnani Sadguru masters, they only knows and they can help you in this knowing. So my dear friend, the wisest person of the world, who is, that is try to knowing himself. And when a person knows this extreme existence, then what will be happen? Yoga Mavapsasi. He joined with this existence at randomly. And when once he joined this existence, he will never destroy anyway. He always be stand in this supreme stage of liberation. He start to living in the awareness, complete awareness, and that is called Atma Jnana. That is called Atma Sakshatkara. That is called awareness. That is called Buddhatva. That is called transformation. That is called complete freedom and joining with the God. That is called Paramhansa stage. That is called free soul. That is called extremely place. That is called continuously contact with the God. That is called a stable divine intellect. That is called complete detachment. That is called supreme knowledge of liberation. There is the many names of this stage given by the rishis and munis. My dear friend, I want to teach this equilibrium to all my lovers and the seekers. I want take all of you in this supreme stage of liberation. My dear friend, this is a great love with the God. Once this love is come inside of you, it will be never go. It is the flow of the nectar of a biggest river which is flowing hidden inside of you. This is the light of enlightenment, internal sun of enlightenment. This is the continued relationship with the divine and spiritual relationship with the God. My dear friend, this is the presence of all the bodies and all the humans, cattle, living beings. My dear friend, it is not away from you. This is inside and outside of you. I can help you if you want to get it. Shivoham. I want to tell you some important things. If you don't want to live this liberation, don't worry. This meditation has a very good, applied, beneficial meditation. If you do this meditation, within 4 or 5 months, you will become tensionless, worried less. You will become peaceful. You will become very internal, stable and very good person, and your immune power will be so high as we vaccinate a person with the particular disease, that disease will not attack on the body of that person. So this meditation is the vaccination for many diseases like tension create diseases, blood pressure, angina, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, organ failure, kidney failure, system failure, sleeping sickness. So you cannot caught in this type of diseases if you are regular meditator of this meditation. How a great benefit and applied benefit for humans. Second thing is that when you do this meditation, you will never caught in phobia, because all phobic condition you can see and detach from them. You will do this meditation, you will never caught in mania, because all the many condition and the guilt you can see and detach. You will not caught in the schizophrenia, because your brain is not extra burden, having not extra burden, not worried, not tense. So how can you be caught in the schizophrenia? You will not caught in any type of brain disturbance, disorder, or madness, or depression, or suicide. So what a great benefit of this meditation. If you do this meditation, you will get a safe and security in the physical health and the mental health both. When you do this meditation and the anger is coming inside your brain, you can see the anger and detach from anger. So you will never involve in the anger created crimes like cutting, murder, so and so. You will not go in the jail, you will not go in the court trial, you will not go in the police stations, and you will not face the insulting condition and punishment, and you will not call a criminal as a criminal. So this meditation will save you from all the crimes by the anger. Second thing is that when you do this meditation, then the grid is coming, you will not caught in the grid. You can save yourself, detach yourself from the grid. You no need of money. You are not greedy of money. You will be satisfied by your own earned money by the honesty. So you will never involve in economic crime. You will not involve in the conspiracy of the money tracking. You will not involve in the big scandals or the mafia or the smuggling or many things. So my dear friend, this meditation will make you natural honest. Third thing is that when you do this meditation, then lust is coming inside of you. Then you can see the lust and detach from the lust. You will see, oh, this is a foolish activity. The women are our mothers, sisters, daughters, and goddesses. So you will not abuse any woman. You will not attack on any woman. And you will never take woman as an instrument of the lust. You will always give the respect, care, and real affection to the woman. So the lust will go and love will create. The lust will go and love will remain. The lust will go and love will save. And there is love, there is no ego. There is love. There is no jealous. There is real love. There is all goodness comes together with the love. So I want to make this world loving, not hating. By this meditation, the world will become loving, the world will become honest, the world will become angerless and peaceful and physically strong and mentally strong. What a great meditation is that. This meditation can change the man. This meditation can change the families. When the families will change, the society will change. Because the society is the unit. Family is the unit of society. The society will change, the nations will change. Because the society is the unit of the nations. When the nations will change, the love and brotherhood and peace will spread all over the world. There is no need of fighting. There is no need of wars. There is no need of atom bomb, neutron bomb, hydrogen bomb, fleets, submarines, torpedoes. There is no need of missile and missile defense system or intercontinental missiles and the jet and fighter jets. Then what will be happen? By the all means and all sources, mental hospital, physical hospital, crime institutions, and honesty, and by the cutting of defense budget in the every nation, we can accumulate a lot of money. We can only have one army, peacemaking army for devils and rascals. My dear friend, this lot of money, this use of money, the money mountain that will be help the poor the needy persons, welfare of them, and we can save this earth from the unnecessary industrial development competition by other nations. So there will be a mutual understanding in all the nations. They will make the product and share the product each other. There is no need of competition. We will grow the forest. We will reduce the temperature of atmosphere. We will reduce the gases. They are responsible for global warming. Greenhouse gases, we will reduce them. The glaciers will not melt fast like this time melting. The ozone layer will not erupt, but the ozone layer can be repaired by the forestation and curtail of the pollution in the name of industrialization competition. So my dear friend, that's all the benefits I see and I feel. So I think, I decide that I will do in this line, and I will make a mission of life of me and my lovers and seekers and listeners and the person wise in this earth. That name of mission is World Peace by Meditation. And this meditation which I am teaching to you, the name of this meditation is Meditation of Awareness. My dear friend, I am inviting all of you, please learn this meditation without any prejudiceness, because this meditation is beyond the religions, caste and creed, black and white. This is meditation is not prejudice for gender or nationality. All human can learn this meditation, my dear friend. My dear friend, we help yourself and learn this meditation. So my dear friend, in 24 July there will be a meditation camp in the New Delhi, Noida, Sector 12. And 17 and 22 there will be a meditation camp, training camp in the Puerto Rico, Mayagüe, and the capital of Puerto Rico, San Juan. And 2 days seminar under the banner of Art of Embracing Life. That institution is my disciples' institution. There will be a broad spectrum in all the aspects of the life: nutrition, art of living, not that art of living, this is another, and food, and good parenting, and the parentless child's welfare, many things, and yoga and this meditation also. So this 4 days program in the Puerto Rico, and half-day program in New Jersey, 14 November 2016, and 25 November 2016, there will be a very good meditation camp, training camp in New York. And my dear friend, these 4 programs, they are calling you. I am inviting you, please come there. And if you want to arrange or organize any meditation camp anywhere in the world, I will be ready. I will come and teach you. My dear friend, love you very much. We are one love, one existence. And please subscribe my channel on YouTube, Swami Sachidanand. Thank you.